This is my beef stir-fry teriyaki. So there's two things we're dealing with. One, my drone is dead, and two, we've got 12 kilos of apples to get down in about a week. Alright, so good news guys is we made it up to Falls Creek. So we're gonna go snowboarding today, and I wanted to get some of the mountains on the drone today. This is the first time I've flown it since Amsterdam, since that horrible event, and it's not working. Evidently it is dead. It is completely dead to the world, so that's not on since I crashed it. But I will take the GoPro out, so lucky that's still good. Try to get some footage today. And also good news, Bear loves the snow, so that's a plus. Don't you, Bear? Bad news, the gym shit up here, but we'll make do. Still gonna make some gains. What do you say, Bear? Go for a snowboard? Okay guys, so me and Dad just got out here. It's only 8:30 and we are, I think, the first ones on the mountain so far. How good's this? Let's do it. So Dad's followed me down. He reckons I was quick, but he's an absolute maniac. So now I'm gonna try, see if I can catch Dad down the mountain. We'll see. You ready? Do it. Got me wrapped up in your touch. Feel so enamored. Hold me tight within your clutch. How do you do it? You got me losing every breath. Looks like I caught ya. So I caught him. I actually thought we were going to collide at that one point. I think I got the sickest shot. I hope I got that. I won't let go again. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching on you. Like that. He has oxy shred, then he eats chocolate and sits down. I know. Oxy shred. Apparently if you eat chocolate and then have oxy shred, it actually negates the sugars and fats. Let's go. You got your gym shark. Steve Cook top. So Joel just got up last night. I've been up here by myself for 3 days, training like a loner in that shitty little gym down there that you guys will see. I trained legs last night there, just completely ripped them off the bone, and I felt like I was penetrated today trying to snowboard. Just was not smart, not at all. All right, shoulders time. Get a look at the set too. Have a look at what we're doing. It's actually you. So starting with this to warm up the rear delts and side delts before we do any presses. So just nice and light, and you want to get your arms to like diagonal, so up and back. And we'll just do about 12 reps here. So next up we're going to do some dumbbell shoulder press. The angle of this bench isn't exactly vertical, it's a little bit back, so we're going to hit some front delts as well. Lately I've been going a little bit heavier on these, but it's still focused on keeping good form. So I don't come all the way up, I just short a lockout, but I come as low as I can comfortably go as well. And again, starting light, just keep warming up until we'll build up to like 2 working sets of failure for about 8 to 10. So we'll see how heavy we need to go. So working set, these are 32s. We'll stick with these today. We've gone for about 8 to 10, considering I have no spot because Joel's in the camera. So we'll see how we go. Those dumbbells look bigger than you from here. Easy. How long have you been training for back normal?
A month.
A month? 1 month back training after you had like a year off, and his strength has already like surpassed mine, and you already put on a shitload of size. It's disgusting. Let's see if this set doesn't get interrupted. So, time for some lateral raises. The way we're doing these today is just trying to smash the side delts as much as possible. So, starting with 10 normal, and then when you start to fatigue, we're gonna rock back into it, swing for about 5, and then we're gonna just pump out like 10 or 15 partials, just like that. So moving into the second press, doing standing barbell. Lately I've been loving this, especially after raises, because I was saying to Joel, your side delts are so pumped that as soon as you start focusing on squeezing through your shoulder, it feels insane. So if you're gonna do this exercise, either don't lock out, so to keep the tension on, or consciously squeeze your shoulder when you lock out. Don't just squeeze your triceps, like consciously flex your shoulder. So hopefully you should be able to see that in my set. I'm just gonna keep adding weight, probably only hit about 35 kilos, because we wanna keep it at a controlled 10 reps. No more, no more. Every time I have the rested on my upper chest, I always think of Lou doing that.
No more. Come on, more. Get it.
So last exercise, last set. I'm just gonna do these 12s and rock back with them a bit. So elbows back. And I'm gonna superset this to a lighter weight with the little bitch dumbbells, and I'll come out a bit wider. They're just ego crushers. Done. So session done. Shoulders feeling very slow roasted, right off the bone with just free weights. So it's a good session. Happy with that, Joel? Good sesh? Yeah, it's good. Now we'll have to get some food. Time for some lunch. See you soon. Guys, so post-workout meal has arrived. Look at this. Bit of barbecue going on here. We've got beef rib. Heaven. Good, Dad? How was it? Noise. Oh, so much food. I'm about to slip into a food coma. It is good. It's what I need. So not much on for today. For the rest of the day, I think it's just going to be a lot of relaxing. That couch is actually heaven on earth. Check it. It's like a cloud. Softest thing. So that's the plan for today. Heaven. Sounds good, Bear? It's a stretch. So today we're going home, unfortunately. Yesterday was the worst weather I think I've ever seen up here. We didn't even move from inside the flat. And today we're going home, and check this weather out. It's probably the best I've seen. Look at this. Just blue skies. Oh well, you can't win them all. Gotta get back home, back in normal routine, but I think I'll be back up here next week anyway, so should I end it here? No, we'll see you guys back home. And we are back home. So the first thing that I did when I got home was get a haircut. Second day back home today. It is kind of fresh. Nice and sharp. Almost too sharp. They seem to have split my head open. I don't know if you guys can see there. Split. So if you're watching this, Sam and Olivia, I ain't going back. It's all good, guys. Oh, let me just get this tripod out. Today I want to film a recipe for you guys. We're gonna do today a Chinese, Japanese style beef stir fry. So I'll make a teriyaki sauce, make it nice and low in calories, and also we've got beef mince and all the vegetables too. So I'll take you guys through that. This is like one of my favorite meals lately, absolutely loving it, because I made it up. Genius. So let's get it started. Guys, so you will need, we've got beef mince, extra lean. This is also grass-fed, 5th of July used by. That's my birthday. Hey, cool. Okay. No steak on my birthday. And we're gonna have some onions as well, because I can't be bothered cutting them because I'll cry. Peas, beans, spring onion, shitaake mushrooms, some Chinese cabbage. There's more mushrooms there. And then minced garlic, minced ginger. And we've got some rice cooking away there as well. All right guys, so to get this started, we'll start with the teriyaki sauce. So to start making the Ryan teriyaki sauce, what we're gonna need is about 6 liters of soy sauce. I don't know why we've got this massive one, but we've got it, so we're gonna use it. Soy is great if you're dieting, or just in general, because it's got lots of sodium in it. So I don't even like measure this out, I just do it by eye, and then as I go, I taste it. And usually I'd use mirin, Japanese sauce mirin, but we don't have any. I'm using some cooking sake instead. Splash of that, because that is strong. Teaspoon of minced garlic, teaspoon of minced ginger, and a shitload of stevia. So teriyaki sauces and all these like Asian style stir-fry sauces are so sweet. Even if you don't realize it, they're very sweet. So when you get them out, they usually have a lot of sugar in them. So that's why we just use stevia instead. Shake. This is a protein shake post-workout. Then when you've done your workout, chug. Get that sodium intake. Heart attack of the gods. Oh, and some sesame seeds too. These are fantastic. You can add a bit of water to this as well, because it's very strong. And just taste it. Good, that's perfect. So the sauce is done, and literally we're gonna start cooking the onions in the pan with just the sauce. So you don't need to use any oil for this, it's perfect. So before we cook anything, I'm just gonna prep everything. So these are the veg we're using: mushrooms, Chinese cabbage, and green beans. For the stir fry itself, we'll use the spring onions. And with these, you just wanna chop the gross bits off, and then just dice them up, just like this. And they're all done. So this is gonna go into the pan with the onion and some of the seasoning as well. Sauce in, the onions, spring onions, cook that down first, and then we'll add the beef mince. So a little bit of sauce. Seriously, if you wanna use fresh ones, it's so much better, but I don't wanna cry like a little girl. So to save me the embarrassment, I've gone frozen. Couple of onions, chuck the spring onions in, and just cook that down. So the benefit of this is you don't have to use any added oils here. You can if you want. If you want to use a bit of sesame oil, it's fine, but I find the sauce just cooks it perfectly. Now while that's cooking, I get the rest of the veg ready. So if you want, you can just stir fry it all in the pan, but it takes way too long. So for me, I'll just microwave all of the veggies, steam them first, and then combine it all together to cook it all. So we've got these peas. Imagine if I just cut my hand off. Just in front of you guys on camera, I'd still edit it. Good content. All right, a couple of peas. It's a bit more than a couple. And beans. And I'm just gonna microwave these to cook them. No shit. We're gonna microwave them to freeze them. And I'm gonna get the rest of the veg ready too, because we've still got some cabbage and mushrooms. Let's swing back over this way. All right, now, shitaake mushrooms. These and the cabbage, well the cabbage you can basically eat raw, so we don't need to steam that. These cook very quickly, especially when you chop them up thin. They're chopped, good to go, good to throw in. I'm just gonna dice this up as well. And just literally chop it straight down the middle. There's like next to no calories in this. It's pretty spot on if you're dieting. Done. Time to cook the beef mince, back over here. So we've got about 200 grams of beef mince. You just can chuck that straight in. Now here's where you can add a little bit more sauce as well and turn up the heat. So while that's cooking, you can chuck the mushies in as well. Nice! So this is the only veggies that we have to cook because we've already got the beans and peas cooked and we've got that cabbage that you can basically have raw. So this is the last remaining bit of the things that need to be cooked. Nearly done. So the beef is cooked, mushi's nearly done. Now we just combine everything together. So we've got some cabbage, beans and peas. Now as you can see, that is already a heap of volume. So when you're dieting, it's absolutely perfect because you don't even need to add any carbs to this, you can just have it as is. But I'm having rice with this today, so it's heaven. A little bit of salt and pepper over the top. I'm gonna put it on low while I get the rice ready. Have a look at this. See, check it guys. That is basically all done. Taste. Heaven. Now, we look over here. Now here the rice is cooked. I chucked this in the rice cooker before, obviously. And we're just gonna portion out about 200 grams. The rice already tastes fine as it is, it already tastes mint, but I've got another trick with the rice. I'll chuck an egg in it and a little bit of soy. And then you just mix it all together. So if you struggle to get your food down, and especially rice, this is a great technique because it is so tasty and it makes it a bit more creamy and less dry. So you can always do this and just a little splash. And just mix it up in there. And the rice basically cooks the egg. Yeah, see, that's already cooked it. Steve cooked it. So you end up with that egg rice and it is so much better. Let's serve it up. If you've still got about 200 grams of rice here. And now the beef is done as well. So that is pretty much good to go. That's perfect. Chuck it straight on. So you can easily make 2 meals out of this. That's heaps. And just to get real fancy with you guys, a bit of sesame seeds on top. Sit down. This is my beef stir fry teriyaki. So I hope you guys enjoyed because that is heaven. And it is so filling as well. So if you make this, let me know how it turned out. Hopefully it didn't turn out like shit on a plate. But otherwise that is it for me, guys. You've seen my snowboarding, you've seen my mad teriyaki skills. And that is all I've got for you for today. So if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, tear it to pieces. And leave me a comment, something. What can you guys comment? Oh, I know. Anything! Anything. But that is it for me, guys. You know what to do. Stay massive.
I got a fresh cut in the denims. All these sexy jeans in my section. And slide into your DMs in the PM and the AM. Then I slide into your feelings when you see just what I'm saying.